Alright, cool. I think I started it. I'm not too sure if it started the live stream on YouTube as well, YouTube Shorts. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear me. Let's turn this up a bit. Can you guys hear me? But I think it should be. I don't know if it's a little bit louder, but um, alright, yeah. Let's do this. There we go. So yeah, I'm streaming right now. I know it's been a long while. I wasn't even planning on streaming today. It's just push up the scene real quick here, and I should have done it better here as well, but I said whatever on the YouTube end. But yeah, welcome to my stream. And there's a lot of things I want to talk about. Some things that really have been bothering me these past couple of days regarding into Tekken 7 Season 2. Um, to be more specific, the Unga Bunga that has been ravaging around um Twitter as of late, and the fact that we have to deal with a lot of the stupidity with the development team on that end. I also wanted to talk about, or actually wanted to speak about the whole Nintendo situation with how they're somewhat making it so that their new console costs a lot of money, and even to the point where they have a C button, which is now part of their online subscription service, which I find very strange and weird. But you know, I'm gonna talk about that first, and then maybe I might play some Virtual Fighter if I'm up for it, or any other game. I've been thinking about playing on my emulator for quite some time. I play a bunch of games. I do have games here, but yeah. Let's me get started with this real quick. This will be a very quick rant. Make sure that everything is. I don't know if you guys can hear me. You guys should be able to hear me. Um, and okay, gross. Hold on. Let's not go into Twitter actually, because I don't trust Twitter too tough. There's a reason why I don't like going on it. It's because every time I go on Twitter, or every time I go on X as they call it now, but I'm still gonna call it Twitter. I always see the most weirdest of things. So hope this works. Please be safe. Okay, no. Right, I mainly want to talk about a tweet that I put out here. So again, very straightforward. I can't remember, I think I just gonna go my account. Screw it. I don't even go on here anymore. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm verified now. So there's that. Follow me on my Twitter. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to look at the where is it? The replies. Again, I don't really go on here as much. Here it is. So obviously, I put out a tweet talking about the whole Tekken situation. I just share my quick thoughts on it. Um, I haven't really been speaking on the whole Nintendo thing because I pretty much made a video on that. But yeah, just turn my phone down before I talk. So again, my situation with Bandai Namco, in to be more specific, Michael Murray, is that I pretty much have seen what season 2 has turned into. This update, again, I'm not even gonna say this is Michael Murray's fault. I'm gonna say Harada and the development team behind Tekken 8 have been awful so far. And heading into season 2, the fact that I'm seeing more Unga Bunga with Anna and along with everyone else is astonishing. I mean, the fact that there's still this update still bugged out makes me question Tekken 8 as a whole, and the choices that I've made, and I think I've made the right choice. And I know this is kind of weird coming from me, but I might as well say this. When I was playing ranked in season 1, I did win quit a lot, and I will tell you that there was a reason why I did that was because at this point, this was around January. The issues that I was having with that is with season 1 was absolutely ridiculous because there was like at the time a bunch of cheaters heading into rank matches, and there was a lot of stuff that was going on at the time, and it was really doing my head in. And I was playing Tekken to the point where to the point where every time I played someone and they were playing very aggressively, I would actually have to look into their stats, the stat thing, that little circle thing that you see, which shows all how you know their to attack, defense, and all that other stuff. And the amount of P players that I ran into that were just constantly doing just unga bunga attacks, right, was so high. I was like, I might as well just win quit. At first, I was doing it in somewhat of a protest at the time, mainly with the whole blue meter situation. But now, I say at that point, I was just fed up with how ranked was, and I think I made the right choice, just leaving it. Excuse me, leaving it there, from like getting up to second king and just leaving it there. And excuse me, and I know I've gone down back to is it I think it's is it Fusion? I'm not too sure if it's Fusion or is it Kishin. I'm not too sure. I think it's Fusion. I'm not too sure. I haven't properly checked, but basically, they've obviously now reset the ranks, which I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't really care. But my issue with Tekken 8, and I will tell you this now, is that it's the direction that it's heading into, to where we're now seeing Anna, right? Let me uh just look up Tekken 8 now, because I've seen a lot of clips of Anna from Mike Kodo. Um, you know, seeing shit like this. Look at that. That. Let me just rewind that again. Boom. Remember, it hasn't even been. It barely. It's been 9 minutes. This was 9 seconds. Sorry, 9 seconds. The 9 seconds. Look at that. In 9 seconds. And I've seen all the glitches. Right. I've seen all the glitches from what they've done with Anna. It's hilarious, and it's actually pretty fucking hilarious. Pardon my French, but it's pretty ridiculous that a game like this, even look at these glitches, all of this is what I've had to. This is what I'm gonna be heading. This is what I would have been heading into if I just said, "All right, cool, Tekken 8 has, it's doing fine, it's doing amazing, and it's doing very well." I don't believe. I mean, after seeing this, no way in hell, no way, you guys released a game, a Tekken update, right? A Tekken update, right? And think this is okay. This is stupid. And I'm gonna say this here and now, mainly because I'm very passionate about fighting games. Been playing fighting games since I was 16, right? And I started off Dead or Alive, and I got into that, which then later got me to Tekken, and I've been sort of more in in the Tekken scene ever since. I do have Street Fighter 6 as well, but I don't take that game super seriously. Considering the fact that as much as I like that game, I kind of got what I wanted from that in terms of ranked. Funny enough, but when it comes to playing a game like Tekken, where again at this point the game's one of the best games in the world, it has is obviously is obviously the only fighting game that has done that has done phenomenal, that has been doing phenomenal before this point, and that was flourishing into one of the let's say one of the most popular fighting games, you know right now. I mean, even right now it's still popular, but even before then, no other game outside of Street Fighter 6 was really competing with it. Dead or Alive 6 clearly wasn't competing with it, because at this point Dead or Alive's dead now. um I'm trying to think. No other game. I can't think of any other fighting game. To be honest, but I know when it comes down to when it comes to the other rival components, Dead or Alive 6. I think Dead or Alive, Street Fighter, which is like the only thing closest to Tekken right now. And the thing is that I can't remember. I don't know if Street Fighter sold more copies. I think it did sell more copies than Tekken 8. I know. Obviously, if you when it comes to Tekken 7, that game is a completely different. Um, it's completely different because even because despite all of the obvious signs that they were pushing into this direction, Tekken was it was still Tekken. Like it's still there was still a form of defense there. This game is what they've done after witnessing clips and seeing clips like this or something similar is that they've pretty much, from what I remember, they how can I put it this way? They've all the flaws that every character has is no longer there anymore. You know, like for example with Jack, you know, he was he was by far, from what I remember, his biggest weakness was that he couldn't take, he couldn't take pressure. He like most cases he couldn't not take pressure, and I don't know. I think in this game what they've done now is they've pretty much covered that. He and and I've seen this a lot. I know I'm not a big time fighting game. I am obviously in the scene, but I'm not a big time fighting game player. You know, I haven't really been covering. Like, I don't really know much about what any of these characters do in this game. Funny enough, I've been playing this game pretty much for about a year at this. Oh, not even a year. I think almost a year. I stopped it. I stopped around January. I would say. So it was coming close to a year. But the problem that I have with it, and my issues with Tekken 8, is that this game is an absolute joke. And I really hope that if Virtual Fighter ever comes back, which obviously is going to come back, but I hope it doesn't do what Tekken 8 has done and it brings back what is now, in my opinion, a very weird situation back into something good. Because I believe this, because now that with Tekken 7, so more doing unga bunga shit like this, Street Fighter 6 is Street Fighter 6 is the only other fighting game that's pretty much going right now, and I could be playing that, but I'm not going to do that. But yeah, overall, Tekken 8 is a terrible game. It's really is a massive embarrassment. I mean, even if they do try and fix this is by far this update here. Season 2 update is by far the most funniest and the utmost disgraceful updates in FGC history. I do not care. Um, so yeah, that's that out my system. Let's look at the whole Nintendo situation, which I mean, I pretty much made a video on it. I've spoken about it, and it's kind of funny how. Hold on, let me just do this real quick. How in this term the well, the game itself. Hold on a minute. Did I not change my title? Hold on, I swear I changed my title. Did I not change my title? I hope I changed my title. Hold on a minute. All right, there's nothing that has been bothering me now as well. I hope I changed my I hope I changed my title. I hope I changed my title. I swear I did it like ages ago when I was doing the whole when I was planning on streaming. Like, I think like a week beforehand or two, yeah, like a week beforehand, but I didn't bother because I was like, no, I'm not really in the mood. So hold on a minute. Let me just check something up real quick. Okay, YouTube Studios real quick. Okay, there's the thing. This is a short stream. Hold on, live. Why does it say virtual? Hold on a minute. Let me edit that out real quick. It's meant to say chill stream. My bad. Change that quick. Stream. Maybe no. Let's say chill stream. I'm not gonna call it that. Chill stream. Let's call it. I'm gonna do this real quick because I've forgotten to do this. I thought I did this before. How come I don't know why I didn't go through Tekken 8 and Nintendo Rant. I thought I'd change the title. I thought I changed the whole thing. Again, I'm still pretty new at this. Like not streaming, but like streaming like with Twitch and YouTube sort of together. Just get rid of just say put it FG. Let's change that Tekken 8. Screw it, I'm in me today. I want to get this out of the way because I got stuff to do. for the second channel. There's that. I've done a lot of. I've been pretty busy at the moment with that. Uh, been making stuff for later, or I have ideas. To put it that way, I have ideas, but I am in no mood when it at this time moment in time when it comes to playing a game like Tekken 8. And I'm still going on about this, but yeah, Tekken. Yeah, but Tekken 8's been terrible. But let me just fix this real quick. Check my Twitch is ongoing as well. See how to see what that's saying. Let me just fix that real quick. Hold on. I don't know why it says that as well. Hold on, let me edit that. Not bad. Alright, let me just call it chill stream. Screw it. I'll call it chill stream. Copy and paste this to take that long. Alright, sweet, done. This should be fine. So yeah, yeah, let's talk about Nintendo and how they've messed up. Okay, again, I don't know why I'm there, but let me talk about Nintendo. These lot are absolute clowns. The fact that these lot have the inhuman decency, right, to to give out a product which is I think is over four. I can't remember. I think it's over £400, 400 quid or dollars. Again, I'm from the UK, but it costs that much for a new console. To top that off, right? You have to pay for the subscription service, right? Remember, again, you have to pay for the game. The game's $80, right? The a game like this, $80 on top of that with the pricing of the Nintendo Switch 2, I believe that's what's called, Nintendo Switch 2. The Mario Kart World is now $80, which is ridiculously over. That's all so overpriced. That's ridiculous and stupid. But most of all, you're now having to pay for a button, which I find very, very interesting and funny because you'll pay. Yeah, remember, this button is I think it's for like chat. You have to use this for chat. You're kidding me. Chat is part of their subscription service. I am astonished and also very, very disappointed with Nintendo. I mean, I know these lot are desperate, and I don't know if these were desperate for money or just downright greedy. I think they're very greedy because of how the Nintendo Switch has done very well. Before the announcement of the Switch 2, I didn't see this coming at all. I thought, you know what, maybe with Nintendo, they're like, in terms of the console wars, PlayStation's pretty much shooting itself in the foot. Xbox is pretty much on its like somewhat slowly dying out. Um, but with Nintendo, I thought, nah, maybe Nintendo would be fine. Maybe Nintendo, right, themselves would be okay, but they're not okay. They've now shot themselves in the foot, just like PlayStation. Hold on, just get to the real quick. Can I even hear this? You're not gonna hear me. You're not gonna see me. All right, so let's do this real quick. I want to talk. Yeah, so pretty much like I said before, Nintendo's bunch of greedy in the disappointments. The fact that they have a game that, say, a console, right, that is so overpriced. I will admit it's very overpriced at 400. I think it's at $400 or just I think over $400. On top of that, with a game like this, like Mario Kart World will be worth $80, right? So if someone, I don't know, I mean, that's crazy. Like it's insane. No one's gonna pay for this. I mean, and even if they are, there's gonna be a lot. That's gonna be a lot of money out of your account, man. no way. If you guys are gonna pay for this, yeah, pretty much, yeah. That that's funny. That is funny. Yeah, there's that. That's pretty much what's happening here. There's yeah, there's that video. It's hilarious. Yeah, Brian tonight after hearing the Nintendo traffies. Yeah, these I guarantee you most of these lot are gonna be like most of the people here who I mean I remember I do remember playing the GameCube when I was younger. It was such good times. But I didn't expect this. Um yeah, and then you got Nintendo. See, this is what I was immediately thought about when I made that video. On that I uploaded on Thursday. I said to myself, no, I can see a bunch of diehards defending this shit, defending. Oh wait, no, there's a reason. There's a reason why Nintendo are doing this. They're doing it because we need to pay. We need to like pay for their service. Yeah, we need to pay like I think is it what I think is it $19, I believe in I think for the online subscription service, right? Which I'm like, that's just hilarious in my eyes. That's comical, right? Like I'm just trying to think. No, I mean, no makes it worse. It's the fact that I do not. I think most critical talk spoke about this. I think a bunch of other people have been speaking about this, but I wouldn't be shocked if other companies, because again, this is when it comes down to the gaming industry, when it comes down to the console wars, everyone wants to one up each other. I wouldn't be shocked if the if other companies like PlayStation, like Sony or Xbox or Microsoft or whatever, for their respective consoles, will end up doing the exact same thing and selling their games for a higher price, just so that they get more money. Because this is the thing that really triggered me into making that video, because it was like, dude, I can see a bunch of people, say a bunch of I can see both Sony and Microsoft doing this because they want to outperform Nintendo, and this is why I have PC. But yeah, this is hilarious. Switch 2 is now getting backlash for having a physical button that requires a monthly subscription to use. It's a voice chat button. It's a voice chat button. We have Discord. Wow. We have Discord. We have People have Discord. They don't did Nintendo not think, hey, Discord servers exist. We should probably make this free so that way when people want to voice chat, they can just go into their thing. They can just go into our chat go into our chat rooms that we've specifically made, right, and talk there. When Back in the early days when PlayStation 4 was active, this was all obviously before the PS3 and all that kind of stuff. During that period, we well, no one had to pay for that. No one had to pay for chat as a subscription, as part of the subscription service. It was literally just you go in, you talk, right, whatever, and then that's it. You don't. That was it. There was no even without the subscription service, right? You can still go into chat on PlayStation. On Nintendo, I am very disappointed and disgusted how greedy they are. I am disappointed. These lot should be ashamed of themselves. Despicable. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much what I had to say on the matter. To be honest, I am thinking about playing emulator today. I've been thinking about playing. I think let me see what games I got here. Cause like obviously I wasn't. This is a chill stream, so I want to play something like not sporty, obviously, but no, no, I don't want to do that. Damn it, why does it always do this? Hold on, there we go. Uh, that why is that here? There we go. Not Pro Tour Soccer, not that today. Blitzer League, no. Virtual Pro Football, no. Again, I've been playing a lot of football games. There's reasons. There's been reasons. Mainly to do with the second channel. Where are you? So we got Harry Potter Cup, Hamjin or Equal 2, no, no. There it is. So we can play. I'm gonna play some Sega Genesis. Maybe do that. I'll do that for a bit. Then I don't know. I might play some Virtual Fighter after later on if I'm in the mood. I mean, actually, I might play some Fragpunk after this. So it's go. I don't know if you guys can hear the volume. Um, or if anyone's there watching, I don't know if you guys can hear the volume, but you know it's really here. Uh, that. So we do have the game in there. Sega Genesis Collection. Let me just go into. No, we just no, just eject. Eject. Memory card. Sega. Here it is. Sega. It's a card. Cause I do feel really nostalgic today. Been wanting to play this for months. Cool. I should turn this down a bit. Yeah, there you go. So again, obviously I'm using emulator for this. Sort of bought this whole. But yeah. Oh really? You try. That's fine. I don't think I saved it anyway. I don't really care. Again, I only had this game on the PSP, I believe, back in the day. But yeah, I'm just literally doing this for fun. This is why. I'll be playing this for a bit. Damn it all. No, I should probably get some new headphones. I got Vector Man, the 112, Virtual Fighter 2. That's the kid and that's a Bonanza Bros. I remember playing this a lot on the PSP for a brief moment in time. You know what? Let's play some Sonic. I'm in the mood for that today. Normally I'm not really in. Okay, don't really care. I just want to play some games. Again, the audio may be distorted, so I apologize for that. But whatever. I can't listen to this. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. No. Okay, I had to deafen myself from this. Go there. Jump. 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 Oh shit. No. 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 Oh shit. I need the rings. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. No. No. First time in a while I played this. Here. This feels so exhilarating. My god. I'm trying now. Again, guys, I know the audio may sound a bit off. I don't know if the audio sounds off on yours end, but it's so annoying. But screw it. I don't care. I don't mind playing this for a bit. I'd rather play this than and Verge Fight afterwards than Tekken 8 for like an hour. It's so boring though. I do feel kind of bored. You go, 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 go. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, try this again. Do I need to go down? Right, cool. Okay. Try this again. Jump. Shit. Jump, jump, jump. Jump. There we go. There we go. Alright. shit. That's a second. But oh, there you go. Okay, hold on. Jump. Jump. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. Jump. There we are. Nice. Awesome. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Jump. Buddies. Get with me rings if you can. See if I can do it. Hold on. Alright, there we go. So I think this is the boss fight with the there we go. Shit. Shit. Oh no, get everything back, get everything back. Okay, that's nice. Wait, it can still hit. Damn it. What's the whole start the whole thing all over again? Oh god damn you. Can I go back? I can go back. Let's get some rings here. Yeah. There we go. Come on, damn it. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I can jump high this one, try again. Jump, jump. I want to get more rings before I fight thing. There we are. Alright, nice. Screw it, I'll take the 10. That's 20. There we go. Alright, I only have one chance at doing this. I'll be really careful here. Okay. This is bullshit. I really do hate what this game has turned into, though. I really do hate what Tekken has turned into. It's still on my mind, even now. Oh, God. Shit. There we go. Come on, come on. No! Oh, one ring left. Yes. No, oh, damn it. I've got to jump. I've got to jump. Damn it. Alright, yeah, I screwed up here. Oh, laugh a bitch. That was nice. Okay, let's play something else. Can we play something else? Please make me play something else. Alright, I'm gonna go to. Let's exit. Let's exit. Let's play something else. You know, I don't mind. This is a sick collection of try other stuff. Let's not try Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Let's try. I'm mucking about here. I remember Comic Zone X Zone. I can never finish this game. I do remember Echo Junior. See what I can do here. Let's try that. Wait. Fuck me. This is a short. Oh, whoops. So I was paying attention. My bad, was my phone. So. Oh, okay, I get it now. So you can pick any dolphin you want. Okay, this has been a long while. Just with the black one. You should also not to find your friends. Be careful of that. This game's an emulate. I didn't even. Nice. Ah, what's control? Hold on. Do I need to go up? So I just use the D-pad.